then
and I know that a lot of you guys right now, because of coronavirus, you're all working in the same house. So this conflict is going to happen even more because, before it's work is at work, home is at home, right?
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. C. Savanh, and this is my beautiful wife, Phyllis Savanh. Say hi, Phyllis.
Hi, everyone.
And welcome back. And we're going to be continuing our episode, our series on what ruined your marriage. Again, this is a very hot topic where a lot of people are looking at this topic to either grow their marriage, save their marriage, or before they get into a marriage and be serious, they're looking at what they can do to prevent some of the mistakes other couples have been doing. So we're going to be sharing with you some tips. Obviously, I have done a lot of things wrong in our marriage, and so has Phyllis. And our whole series is sharing with you in little bite chunk episodes that will help you to look at some of the things and mistakes that we have made. So today's title is Business Partners and Life Partners, and knowing how to turn it on or off, right? And Phyllis is not only my wife, but she's also my business partner. And we have been married here we've been together for almost 16 years. And we've been business partners for 15 of those years. And we've ran multiple companies. We've ran multiple companies at one time as well. And quite honestly, we spent most of the 16 years together, probably about 14 of them. I did not have a line here. Right. And I believe Phyllis as well, but more so on my part, I did not know where to draw the line. I did not know how to turn it on or off. I did not know. To me, she was my business partner 24 hours. Right. And that's not healthy at all. And I know this because we've been there, and I know what it's like to turn it off and know exactly how to treat her as a life partner when she's supposed to be a life partner, and treating her as a business partner when she's supposed to be a business partner. So that's what you're going to get out of today. So Phyllis, you want to let our viewers know?
Yes, if you find the video, very valuable, please like, subscribe, and comment below. So that way, you will be able to get all the updated videos that we have. And we are here to add values. We really believe that, there's a lot of nuggets that you can get from us since, we have been through divorce. Almost get through the divorce and come back and live a fulfilled life.
Yes, we've been through quite a bit, right? We have a lot of elements in our life now, but we just handle them differently. We have our business, we have our life, we have each other, we have our children, we have our live-in parents, we have our employees and clients. We have a lot. We have a lot more than most couples do, and we didn't know how to handle it, 14 years into it. And these last 2 years have been pretty amazing for us in terms of how we have learned to navigate with all these elements that are involved in our life, our business, and everything. So again, the topic today is knowing, when to turn it on and off as a life and, integrating both the life and business partner aspect. And we're going to be sharing with you 2 tips. And the first tip that we're going to share with you is don't treat your partner like a business partner at home. Okay. And just turn it off. So when you come home as a business partner like me and Phyllis, there were times where at the dinner table, in bed, in the bathroom, I mean, it was nothing but work. And nowadays I have learned to draw the line and to basically, really figure out that when we're at home, we really need to be at home. We need to be present as life partners, as a couple, as fathers of our children, as sons and daughters of our live-in parents, and and each other as friends, as lovers, and we do that now. So we really have really come a long way from this and how we used to be, and it's just been amazing. So you're probably let us know, you're probably doing this now. You're probably thinking, oh my God, do I do this? If you're working with your spouse, or you own a business together, or even if you're really super busy, both of you are super busy, but then when you come home or you go on a date or you go out to dinner And do you find yourself just talking about work, right? Talking about what happened at work, or who happened at work, or, you know, what the boss did, or what a client did, or what email bothered you, or, you know, even some amazing things you've done, right? Sometimes even amazing things, it's time. There's a time and a place for everything. And when you get home, that type of stuff is not the time and a place. So Phyllis?
Yes, absolutely. You know, a lot of time I think, you know, especially for men, and a lot of time, you know, again, we wanted to give you, man, the credit because I know that you're trying to conquer the world. You know, you have this big future in front of you that you just cannot stop, you know, because this is the goal. I'm going to get it or I die, right? So it tends to not allow you to turn it off. And as a woman, as a wife, we wanted to give you, we want to make you feel special, we want to love you. So then we started to follow your footsteps into it. And at the end, you know, neither one of us is turning off. And then we are just no longer intimate because I don't know whether you know or not, but when you are treating your wife as a business partner, your wife is also becoming a man. We're becoming very masculine because, you know, women at work, usually 90% of the time, they are very masculine. That means that, you know, they're not soft, they're not complaining, they're just problem solving, becoming like a man mode, right? To mess with you. So, and when we are like that, you know, we are just not loving and not, you know, not loving like a woman that you want us to be, like the wife that you want us to be. And in the past, I can tell you, man, like, you know, I was taking a shower, trying to relax myself and turn myself into a wife. And then Steve would just charge in and say, hey, I have this question for you. I need an answer right now. And I was like, what, babe? I'm actually taking a shower and I'm relaxing. And I just really don't feel like, I just feel like I'm being violated because this is my space, right? Yep. I'm taking a shower and you need me to talk to you about this, right? And on top of that, my kids was coming into and talking. I was like, man, you know, can I just have a peaceful shower?
Yep. Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes I'm using the bathroom, right? Too much information here, but I just want you to know, and so that you can be aware as man, and then be like, you know, I'm using the bathroom, and you know, he can come in and say, hey, I need an answer for you right now because this is life and death. And I was like, what is it? Oh, is it this or that? And I was like, babe, you can't kind of wait for like a 10 minutes, you know, just give me a mic space, you know? Because if not, you know, as a women, we are just always on like, you know, in a battle mode and we just can't relax. And at the end, we just get stressed out and, you know, it's off balance and we just no longer us. I think that's one of the reasons why we started to fight a lot, you know, started to get frustrated with each other. Because the key is, you know, it's really hard for women to relax, but it's very easy for us to get tense, right? And women out there, if you hear me, you know, have a great communication with your husband because I am call out the biggest elephant in the room right now. I am being the bad cop for you, okay? You be the good cop. But, you know, just down below, do you feel what I said? Because, again, I mean, they are not trying to invade your space, but they're just really excited every day, every minute of the day, trying to, you know, create this legacy, this big thing for us. And sometimes we just have to tap that shoulder and say, hey, can you just slow down a little bit because I'm exhausted, you know, running this marathon with you in business. I need to slow down. I need to sit down. I need to relax a little bit to find myself, to find my core. Same thing. I think the men also need some downtime to really relax and find the identity back. Because again, business is not us. You know, we are not the business. You know, we create the business. You know, the business is just a subsidiary of us, but it's not our identity.
Yeah, it's an extension of us, not our identity, for sure. So I really like what you brought up there, babe. You talked about, you know, women and, you know, they did a study. And really when you do this, and I didn't know this, but when you do this, there's a hormone and a chemical imbalance that happens, right? They took you know, women and men working in the same place, same company, same job, paid actually the same as well, right? In the same function, same role. They measured their cortisol levels and they found that the women that played those roles, again, that were paid the same as the men, did the same work, they, in that role, they had about 4 or 5 times more cortisol, which is a stress hormone, right? And when cortisol is that high or increases, estrogen is not being produced, as well as oxytocin drops to the floor. And oxytocin is needed for that love and that care. Do you remember, like, if you if you look at a woman, you know, lighting up when she sees a baby, for example, right? Like a baby comes in the room or on a stroller, mom, another one holding a baby, and she's like, oh my God, she's so cute. That what ends up happening is oxytocin is being produced. And when it's being produced, that's where she's the most loving. And that's where, you know, I'm a huge believer that feminine energy, right? Feminine energy is the strongest energy force in the world, right? But if she doesn't have that, when she's a man and she's produced, she's got all this stress. When she's a man, it's not allowing her to be her feminine self, right? And then now you're living under one roof with two men. Does that make sense? A woman playing a man's role. So just kind of be aware of that. So you know, again, you know, tip number one is don't treat your partner, even a man, woman and man and woman, but don't treat each other like business partners at home. Learn how to draw the line, okay? And then
and I know that a lot of you guys right now, because of coronavirus, you're all working in the same house. So this conflict is going to happen even more because, you know, before it's work is at work, home is at home, right? So now you just have to designate either an office that you're just going to talk business in that specific space, or a time, like, you know, from 9 to 4, let's say, you know, that's our time. From 9 to 4, we talk business. But after 4 o'clock, fellas, can choose not to talk about business, because after 4 o'clock is my relaxed time, is my time with my children. Yes. But again, if something come up, it's necessary, we will talk about it. But at least I know that, okay, after 4 o'clock, I can relax. I can be me. You know, I can get me back so that I can be the wife that he needs me to be.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. And the one thing, again, back to kind of, you know, reminding all the women out there and the men, it's not that we don't care. We just don't know, right? This is an area. That's why we created this community. That's why we created this channel in the first place, is because this is to equip and empower men and women, but men, because this is an area that we do not master in our lives, right? Mm-hmm. Women, and understanding the masculine and feminine energy, understanding the king and queen's role, understanding your wife, this other being that has totally different, that's different than you. When we should be, that's where the polarity is needed. We are all different, where her role as a woman, your role as a man, and we don't understand women as much as we should. And that's one of the reasons why we created this. So the second tip we want to let you know is learn how to integrate all 4 areas of your life, the 4 major areas, which is obviously yourself, right? You got to grow, your personal growth, your relationship, your intimate relationship with your wife, your family, so your other relationship with your other family members, and your business or career, right? Learn how to integrate them. And what we mean by that is learn how to time block them, okay? Phyllis said it right now, which I love, babe. You said that. You said, you know, pick a room that you guys do business in. And we do. In our house, this is the room. Where I'm at right now is the room that we do business in, okay? Outside of this room, very little business now. Before, the whole house, the whole universe was business for me, right? Now it's like this, you know, 12 by 10 foot room is where we do business. And time block. She just said 4 p.m. Why she said that? Because we literally do now, turn it off at 4. And there's certain things we still do as entrepreneurs after 4, a little bit here and there, but it's not as intense as it is from 9 to 4. It's more relaxed. It's more little deep, smaller conversations that are needed sometimes, but most of the time though, 4 o'clock, it's off. And then we turn on the personal, the relationship, the family, the resting, relaxing, spending time with the boys, movies, things like that. And we talk about personal stuff. We talk about how to improve. We talk what we're doing. We get on the same page. We be on the same page. We love on each other. We care and caress and be affectionate about each other, with each other. So time block that. And then so that's our personal time for any time after 4 till about 10 before we put the kids to sleep. And then, you know, another good example is we time block like our family time. So on Thursdays, we decided that we're going to take time off on Thursdays with our family, with our kids. And then we blend in. And the cool part about Thursdays, you'll see that all 4 areas in our life are all done on Thursday pretty well. We get a chance to spend time together, right? Intimately, we have fun. We get to spend time as life business partners as well. So we do a little bit of work and meet on Thursdays at the place. We get to spend time with our children. If you guys saw our series, some tips on how to integrate life. We went to we go to places like Legoland, Crayola, the museum, things like that. Let the kids kind of run off loose, and we're there. We'll meet. We'll talk about certain subjects. Very light, very light. And then we'll, have time together. We'll have lunch. We'll have dinner. We'll have family time. And then we grow at the same time. Sometimes, a lot of times, we'll learn something on Thursdays. We'll grow together as a couple. So individually, we're maximizing our own potential and growing as well. So just block it off. Block off that time. And then like Friday nights are our date night, right? Those are some of the things that we do, and 4 to 6 and homeschooling. So all those things you can integrate if you learn, just block them off to the days that you're supposed to and stick to that schedule. It's very simple if you do it. So that's it. That's my take. So Phyllis?
No, that's it. I think, the last thing that I wanted to add is, maybe you use a title, hey, business partner sees, I need to talk to you about something. Husband sees, this is what I need to talk to you about something, right? Or maybe when you say, hey, babe, the babe means, it's a husband, right? If you say sees, that's about business, right? So, just figure out, how do you draw the line? So how can you turn on or off? And just to tell you a secret, women tend to want you more when they are relaxed. So if you do not allow them to relax, you wonder why you are not getting the intimacy that you want.
That's a good one. That's a good one, because the guys' ears perked up for that one. They're like, what? They want you more. So,
absolutely. So
and you know what's crazy? We do this where we say babe. It's most of the time it's a personal thing. And when we're talking about work, we have this fun stuff we always do. We always call each other boss, like boss lady, right? Boss man. So then we're talking about work. So that's kind of the little nicknames that we give each other. But have fun with it, guys. Look, it's so business. Everything else is it's coming at you, right? Every day, life is coming at you, and we can choose to learn how to play the game, and we can choose to learn how to play the game a lot better. And all life and business is really a spiritual game. Okay. So again, to wrap things up, life and business partner, knowing when to turn it on and off was a topic. And what ruined our marriage before was I did not know how to turn it on and off. And, the 2 tips are: do not treat each other like business partners at home, and learn how to integrate. The second tip is learn how to integrate all major areas of your life and do it through time blocking. Never let it bleed into each other. Block it off. Stick to it. You'll see it. Sometimes at the beginning it might be a little bit weird, but you'll get used to it and you'll love it. You'll absolutely love it because you know what time it is. Does that make sense? So, all right. Thank you very much, guys. Again, comment, like our video, share it if you believe that this is impacting your life, or you see a couple that you love, friend, family, associate, share it with them. And most importantly, subscribe and hit that bell icon. This way, when we upload new videos like this, you're going to be, alerted as soon as we upload it. So thank you. Have a blessed day, guys. It's been a fun time.
Yes, and if you know anyone that is running into this work-life off-balance thing, share with them this video, so in that way at least they can know, how to turn on and off at any given time that they need. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.